Hey guys, this is Primeval. We're back with part 14 of our playthrough of Deity Challenge 12. Last video we just went and entered the industrial era with industrialization, and we upgraded the two crossbows we had that had range to Gatling guns. And one of our crossbows was bugging out there and wasn't giving us its range, but now seems to be working again, so that's definitely good. Now I really thought we had at least one other crossbowman with range, but perhaps I was careless and got him killed. Anyways, let's flip over to turn 172 or 173, and Harold, strangely, has declared war on us. So the Danes and Rome were previously just at war, and now they seem to have gotten over that war and decided to team up against me. So that's some pretty cool AI behavior. Yep, they made peace, and on the very same turn they both decided to declare war on me. A lot of people claim that the AI is erratic, but they really do behave in a way that I sort of expect that they will. And I really don't have a problem with that. I think a lot of people complain about the AI because they're expecting the AI to act like a city-state or to act like an NPC that's supposed to, that they should be able to win an AI's trust or permanent friendship or something like that. Anyways, all of our deals where we were selling different things to either Rome or Denmark have just ended. Yeah, we did have a lot of deals going here. Almaty has just declared war on us. Where is Almaty here? Is that up here? Alright. Our 6 city-states have declared war on Rome and Denmark. And Ragusa just got coal online for us. Barcelona wants silk. So first things first, let's see if we can sell some of our stuff over to Nebuchadnezzar. Perhaps he wants some of our horses. Okay. That was a good deal for us, and let's go and sell. What do we have excess of here? Wines, gems. We do have excess wine, so let's see how much Korea will pay for our wine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we do have a barbarian encampment that we'll want to take care of, so they don't go and pillage all of our tiles. And here, we can start dealing a bunch of damage to Athens. Ooh, we can get cover or march. Let's go and grab march here. So that guy will be really nice as a machine gun as well. So let's try not to lose him. We probably shouldn't have ran that guy forward either. And here we already have the road going. Let's go and get these gems online, even though we already have a lot of excess gems. And we we can convert Barcelona, and I think there's only one city following Christianity, so if we send our Great Prophet there, we can totally wipe that off the map as well. Although the pressure off of Christianity is low enough, so we don't really have to worry about that. Yeah, plus someone was poking me, as they seem to have been offended, that I wanted to wipe Christianity off the map. So we won't go and do that right away, if ever. And we will go and instead send our Great Prophet to Barcelona to eliminate Buddhism. Okay, so we don't have to eliminate all the religions. We'll just go and spread Tengrism and the happiness of ceremonial burial and the respect for the dead to the rest of the world here. Anyways, going on to the next turn. Alright, so we did just lose a crossbowman. I have a bad feeling it was one of our logistics crossbowmen. It was. So we really should be more cautious with these units here. There's a great general. And Persia's not at war with us at the moment. Let's go and sell them a horse. Okay, so they don't want our horses. There's a cannon done. Let's go and grab ourselves another cannon, and we'll go and bring this stuff over to the front lines. Okay, all of that looks fine. And let's see how Zanzibar is doing against the Romans. They seem to be fighting someone here. I guess they're just taking some range fire from Arretium here. And let's go grab some culture for ourselves. Our next social policy is in 14 turns. That's not bad at all. And work on that road towards Corinth. Okay, so here I think it might be time to go and run our pikeman in, although that is a marsh, so he's going to take a lot of damage if he stands there. Let's see. We can't upgrade to lancers yet. That's one turn away. Alright, so let's just hope we don't lose another one of our upgraded, or our veteran crossbows here. And start production on a cannon. Okay, no casualties from the Greeks. And surprisingly, we are the world's most well-fed people. So here we're probably going to want a musketman. Road done, last road piece, and our Great Prophet is heading towards Barcelona, and then we'll probably go to Zurich. We could go and clear this encampment, but I think we'll just leave it around. Maybe a city-state will give us a quest for that. If we do go and upgrade to a lancer here, we will be able to safely take Athens next turn. So let's go do that, and I think this Gatling gun is safe here. It would be safer in the Citadel, so let's go and do that. Okay, another farm is done. Let's go and lock those tiles down. And yeah, all of that looks just fine. Okay, so I think we do want to head towards dynamite here. We do have a few cannons being built, so that should work out pretty nicely. Our deal where we sold truffles and gold has ended. We have excess truffles, so let's go and see if Korea will buy that. So Korea is extremely unhappy with us here. But some gold is better than no gold. Korea is continuing to build wonders, and we haven't lost any more units to the Greeks here. Let's go. Okay, so we'd have to take down that pikeman. We'll go grab range and maybe retreat. Let's see. Now can we get into the city? No. Why not? Okay, so I guess since we can't use that road, if we did want to take Athens in a single turn, and we might want to since we're starting to take some damage here, we could expend another great general. Let's see if we can get Athens down to 0 health. No. We'll wait another turn here. And, where should we move this guy? Okay, let's go spread Tengrism. And shoot at that worker. Heal up there. Farm complete. We can go and put a lumber mill on that forest. Zanzibar is doing a good job with the Roman city here. And we could actually go and start work on a factory soon. we can try to steal attack in 4 turns, and Korea is continuing to go and build wonders. Okay, so I think most of our units look safe here. Let's hope I'm not mistaken. Persia's denouncing us. This Gatling gun is getting closer to dying. So hopefully we can go and take Athens this turn. So if we go, take that guy out, move out of the way. We can run into Athens here. So we'll go bombard, bombard. Let's get the barrage. So now Athens is down to 0 health. We can go run in and take it. It's got a university and Machu Picchu, which really helps our gold per turnout. It's also got an observatory, so that's great. I'll go create a puppet there, and it's very possible that the Greeks will retake Athens, so let's go and hide our Lancer back here. And we can go and upgrade this crossbowman to a Gatling gun. We'll spread Tengrism to Zurich, and then that'll get us a lot of self-reinforcing pressure in this region, and we can push Buddhism back. Now let's go and have a look at that barbarian encampment. Finish building that road for Genoa. And let's see if the Greeks will take peace here. 28 gold per turn, which is almost all of their gold per turn, plus marble. Let's see, do I want to be fighting the Greeks? Well, I can go straight on towards Korea here, so if we can go and kick all of those units out of our borders, that's probably the best thing for us. Yeah. Let's go and make peace with the Greeks then. 1 gold and 28 gold per turn, accept. Okay, and that removes all of the Greek units. We have their capital, so we don't really have to worry about them anymore. Laventa, we can go and pledge to protect them, as well as Antwerp. Okay, so we just finished that coal mine. Let's go and farm this tile. Grab a lumber mill. See how the Roman city is doing. Alright, so we only have 1 happiness left here. We are getting a good 109 gold from trade routes, and part of that is thanks to Machu Picchu. We have spare cotton, citrus, and salt, silver that we can sell, but nearly everyone is unhappy with us. Let's see what Korea will offer us for these. 42 gold. No thanks. And we can finish that gem mine off. Babylon has denounced Denmark. Ooh, the Babylonians are in a lot of trouble here. They do have the Great Wall to help them out, but they probably have next to no army. So the Persians have the weakest army. We are in 4th in terms of military might, Korea and Babylon are now friends, which will hurt our friendship with Babylon once we declare war on Korea. However, it looks like Babylon is not long for this world. Korea has denounced Rome, so none of the AIs like each other. Korea has built the Kremlin. Greece is protecting Zanzibar and Zurich and Manila. Basically, they're protecting all of my city-states, and they'll probably try to steal them. Although now that I've deprived them of their capital and Machu Picchu, their gold per turn is actually in the negative here. Okay, so the Danish army has finally arrived. Levanta wants Tengrism. It's way up there. They do look like they're about to die here. I'm not sure who's attacking them. Probably Korea. Let's see. Do any other city-states? Bucharest and Zurich and Levanta. So we can earn a bunch of influence with Zurich, which will be helpful when we get our great prophet to spread Tengrism there. And we'll just go and stay on alert and look for barbarians there. And let's move the cannons to the front lines. Let's go grab a circus, since we are pushing up against our happiness envelope, and start taking down these Danish troops. That's a minor victory. Okay, all of that looks fine. Let's start advancing our crossbowmen on Korea. And finish off the trade network. I think that's the only city we're not hooked up with our capital. Yep, that's good. Okay, so we finished the workshop. We could work on a factory or a theater. Let's just go grab a shrine. And that will get us closer to being able to purchase a great scientist. Let's go and remember to do that next turn, and we can use that to pop ourselves over to dynamite. Now, after dynamite, we might want railways. That'll definitely up our empire-wide production. But that means we have to go through public schools, which is not a bad thing. We can also go and grab rifling, although, let's see, dynamite. I don't think I need, well, 35 versus 24 strength. Okay, we will go through rifling first, and then hit acoustics. We can get our unique building, and we'll probably need the happiness pretty badly by then. Okay, on to turn 79. Okay, so Korea is now an ally of Tyr, but that won't help our attack, or it won't really hurt our attack path too much. Tyr and Jerusalem will fight, and it's just, well, they could send some units up this way, but I don't think that will be too much of a problem. The player with the most faith, we are in the lead, but we are 22 turns away from that. Tyr has declared war on Alexander. Greece is no longer an ally of Levanta because it was captured by Korea. Greece has denounced Rome. an enemy has been spotted in our territory. So, like, the AIs do denounce each other all the time. So I often hear complaints about how the AI will, get so mad at you for, going to war now and then, but they don't get mad at each other. They definitely do get mad at each other. So here, let's go grab open terrain and weaken that guy. Take that guy out and run away. We can probably go and fall back here, fortify, and send this guy over. Let's also go and grab that great scientist. We are in the industrial, so we should be able to purchase the great scientist. Yes, we'll use that to bulb us towards dynamite, and once we have artillery, dealing with this invasion force should be quite easy. We just finished the road to Genoa, so we are back to having a very healthy amount of influence, although the AI could still coup that fairly easily. Let's go build a trading post here, and let's get into Zurich and spread Tengrism to them, as well as complete that quest. Okay, circus complete. We could grab a stable. We could also work on a factory. It's 13 turns, but I'm not in a rush to get anything else. Let's hard build a factory in Dublin, and perhaps we might buy a factory in our capital. Let's see, where do we have the highest production? In Edinburgh, so we might go with that. That is purchasing a factory there. Factory is going to cost us 1,050 gold. Now Babylon is denouncing us, so there goes our one remaining friend. Okay, choose production. We could build ourselves an ironworks, or we could build a factory, or just keep on pumping out cannons. Rather than building a factory, I might go and buy some experience at generating buildings in Edinburgh, so we can get get the chance to get artillery with logistics a little sooner. We'll also want to go and bulb our great scientist here. That's a little annoying. I don't think I have any units in the area to stop that Inquisitor. The Inquisitor shouldn't be able to do that much damage though, since we will have a lot of pressure for Tengrism to go and push that back. I'm surprised Ragusa hasn't switched to Tengrism yet. In any case, dynamite in 3 turns. Our spy in Korea was killed. Let's go take these guys down. And we can go and retreat this knight. We can also upgrade that guy to cavalry, but we want to save our gold to upgrade these cannons. The iron is complete. Let's go and put in another farm and use our last religious spread to fulfill a quest with Zurich. So now we're up to 30 pressure up here, and that should be enough to start pushing Buddhism away here. We won't be able to counteract the Holy City, but all of these other cities should switch over to our religion shortly. Go and fortify there. Move these guys up to our border with Korea. I don't know if we need to alarm the Koreans just yet. They do have Gatling guns out. So let's not move everything onto their border just yet to avoid awkward questions. An enemy, that's fine. Jerusalem wants Tengrism now. We don't have any more great prophets, and a great prophet would actually cost us quite a bit now. Let's see, 800 faith. Yeah, I think you're on your own there, Jerusalem. Let's see what's happening here. There's a pikeman. Go and set up and bombard. This guy can fortify for his own safety. So all of that is done. Let's go and we can go put a lumber mill in over here. And where did that Inquisitor get off to? He's over here. We finished another coal mine. What's Madrid working? That looks good. Let's repair. Okay, road done. Let's build a trading post and I think we can afford to do a bit of scouting ahead of time with this crossbow. They do have a lot of Gatling guns, so we'll probably need to bring some artillery along, especially with Seoul being at 86 combat strength. We just finished this musketman. Can move him out to here. Now, Korea has the tech leads, so I really should hit them first while I can. They're 10 techs ahead of me, but our stronger or more modern army is actually in a better position to hit Harold. So maybe this army will go up through Susa, Arras, and then over towards Korea. And what we'll do is, rather than move in on the Korean cities, we'll set up our Gatling guns in a line here and just pick off the Korean units as they approach until we can get some artillery up over by Athens. Okay, so that's done. Let's start repairing some more of these farms and make sure we can work all of these tiles and that Barcelona is not working those tiles. Let's fortify here. Choose production. The shrine is complete. We could hard build a factory, maybe grab a forge or a bank. Let's work on a bank here. Faith, trade network complete. Okay, so let's get to work on a factory and factory. So Korea and Greece are fighting pretty hard. This crossman can continue to scout around. So Korea has cannons and Gatling guns. Let's see. Grab rough terrain and fortify. Okay, so we will want to get to work on a road towards our front with Korea, and we can also go and get rid of that one road tile. So let's go position our Lancer up there. We can fortify these guys. There's one farm done. We can delay the factory just a little. And I'll just go and keep an eye on this Inquisitor. Oh wait, Inquisitors can only be used on your own cities, so I don't even have to worry about that guy. Let's go work on a factory. We definitely have the enough coal to build factories in all of our cities. Okay, so that road to Korea that I was talking about, let's send the worker over there, and let's farm up some more tiles here. How about that hill? Okay, all of our trade deals are ending, but we're not really, we don't really have any viable trading partners since they all really don't like us. So let's see. That's a lot of red. So is that, and that, and that. Okay, Korea just completed the porcelain tower. We definitely do need to do something about them. Okay, so Korea just stole some of our land. They dropped a citadel right here. So the AI is really smart, even though we're not at war right now, and they weren't grabbing any strategic resources, at least that we can see. It's possible that they're claiming aluminum or something, but they know what's up. So maybe the AI doesn't actually know what's up, but sometimes they make decisions that lead you to believe that they know what's going on here. So let's continue scouting Korea's lands and Korea's army composition. We can continue improving the tiles around Madrid. Go have a look at what's happening over by that encampment. And we can now go and upgrade our cannons to artillery. So we'll go upgrade this guy and this guy. Let's grab rough terrain and then have you run away somewhere. Minor defeat. Persia's got a whole army, but hopefully they'll think twice about attacking us. We should be quite a bit stronger than them. Okay, so now we have a bunch of troops on Korea's borders, so they should start asking questions soon. But they haven't. Maybe they just don't want a war with us. They have a lot of cannons, so as soon as they hit dynamite, that could mean a lot of trouble for us. Okay, so the Greeks cleared that camp. Our artillery is up and ready to deal a lot of damage. Let's go and upgrade that, and we can actually go and take a shot here. Finish that off. Fortify here. Open terrain and fortify until healed. Let's remove that road. Okay, so I think that's where we'll leave this episode, and I'll see you in part 14?